Да. Что ж, привет всем зрителям и подписчикам канала. Сегодня у нас на момент записи 11 августа 2016 года. И для вас я начинаю свое новое прохождение первого эпизода игры «Мишка со мной». В данной игре мы играем роль плюшевого мишки, который помогает вот этой вот миленькой девочке искать брата, который пропал, и непонятно, что же с ним стало. Ну, как-то так. Ну и, собственно, это все, что можно на данный момент сказать об этой игре, так как я в нее, понятное дело, не играл. Все будет в слепом виде, как я и люблю делать. Вот, поэтому какие приключения нас тут ожидают, и узнаем по ходу. И да, радуйтесь те, кто ждет мои прохождения именно с комментариями. Наслаждайтесь. Ну и теперь ко всем остальным. Садимся поудобнее, надеваем наушники и полетели.
Wake up.
Ну, что ж. Вот и, собственно говоря, здравствуйте. Отлично приснился сон, фон города и всякие оккультные знаки начали появляться. Довольно-таки круто. И да, я начал перед тем, как мы начали играть, я затронул тему тех, кто... так это управление. Затронул тему... хотя ладно. Или хотите узнать, что за тема? Хотите? Не хотите. Так. Ну ладно, скажу. Данную игру я тоже хотел пройти без комментариев, но так как это не игра в стиле Little Games и прочих игр, где все идет активно и где комментарии не нужны. Но люди все равно пишут мне, почему же я их игры прохожу без комментариев, там где челы и так между собой общаются буквально через каждую секунду, и там самому просто негде вставить свое слово. И все равно, что им надо, чтобы были комментарии летсплейщика, но я таких людей не понимаю. Вот. Но эта игра, это как бы, ну, отчасти квест, так скажем, point and click. И, соответственно, его делать без комментариев, ну, как-то нелогично. То, что тут все медленно, надо все разбирать, читать и наслаждаться атмосферой. Вот, поэтому вот я и все-таки решил для вас пройти с комментариями, так как у меня есть на это время. Такие дела. Так что, вот так вот. Все, тема закрыта. Играем. И да, как вы заметили, тут у нас сидит женщина с головой жирафа, если я правильно понял. Или я ошибаюсь? Наверное, наверняка ошибаюсь, но похоже, вроде бы. Ладно, неважно. У нас, собственно говоря, сейчас, если судить по времени, типа ночь. Мы проснулись ночью, на улице дождь, все плохо, мрачно. И непонятно, почему нас разбудили, что случилось. Вроде как все нормально. Может, поспим еще? Посмотреть на
It's my bed.
кровать.
It comes with all the luxuries a bed should have.
Окей.
So fluffy and comfortable. It's where I rest my pretty little head.
Окей. Хорошо, ящичек. Посмотреть.
If I had a label maker, I would label this Amber's Stuff, and I would keep my label maker there.
Хорошо, а открыть теперь можем? Можем. Батарейка. И всякие книжки.
It's as useful as batteries are. That's saying a lot.
Да, батарейки это всегда хорошо. Возьмем.
I'll just pick this up. You never know when it might come in handy.
Молодец. Батарейка всегда хорошо. Да, я понял, что мы можем нажать сюда и посмотреть, что у нас есть. Швейцарский армейский нож, серьезно? Вещи Эмбер, ну я понял. Так, а это у нас настройки игры. Продолжить, сохранить, загрузить, настройки. Окей, все, спасибо. Я запомню, если что. Так, давайте
I
посмотрим
should talk to
шкафчик.
Millie. She seems frightened.
Серьезно? Ну давай поговорим.
Millie, my toy giraffe. I've had her since I was 5 years old. She seems frightened. I should talk to her.
А, то есть это тоже игрушка? Серьезно? Как живая? Ну ладно. Поговорим.
It seems you had a nightmare.
Ну да, приснился.
Yeah, but I can handle nightmares. Never mind that now, Millie. What are you doing here? Is everything okay?
Oh no, miss, something terrible is happening down in Paper City. I came here as soon as I could. I wanted to warn you and your brother not to go there, but when we arrived, I could only find you.
What do you mean?
Miss, I'm afraid your brother is missing.
I have to go find Flint. Millie, you stay here and rest. I'll come and check up on you later.
Please, before you go around looking for your brother, miss, go and find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along. He's retired now, but he was always so fond of you. I'm sure he'll help you out. He may not be an easygoing man, but he has a kind heart.
Ted? I know where he is. He has a small office in my closet, but Ted and we can't work together anymore. Mostly because I'm still smart and driven and he's become a burnout.
I haven't seen him since he left the city. But whatever falling out you two had, I beg you to reconcile.
Да. Меня, конечно, немножко насмешила фраза, что Мишка испытывает к нам нежные чувства. Ну, я думаю, извращенцы и пошлые люди меня поймут, о чем. Ну да ладно. Игра не о том, так что не волнуйтесь. Так, ладно. Ну что ж. Я ссориться особо не люблю, поэтому...
Okay, Millie, I'll go ask him. But I'm not sure if he'll even hear me out. We left off on a really bad note.
It's a shame you two aren't working together anymore. You were always such good friends. But for your sake, miss, please don't go wandering around alone. There is something else I haven't told you about. The reason I came all the way down here. There is this man that came down to Paper City a week ago. He's asking a lot of questions about you.
What man?
We call him the Red Man. There were a lot of fires down in the city this past week. Ever since he showed up, the officials are burying their heads in the sand, while this man has an entire city, your city, miss, cowering in fear.
Well, Paper City Police Department isn't known for its heroic head-on approach to crime fighting.
The mayor and the commissioner have issued a citywide lockdown until all of this is sorted out. A lot of people are escaping the city. We managed to escape through the East Tunnel's maintenance route, but most of the exits are closed off now.
You said we escaped. Is someone else here with you?
The Mugshot boys helped me through the East Tunnel, bless their hearts. We arrived at Flint's room, but he wasn't there, so I came here to wake you up.
I have to go now, Millie. I'll be back as soon as I can to come check on you. Do you need anything?
I'm fine, little miss. I just need to rest is all. Please, before you go out, find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along.
Хорошо, наконец-таки они перестали беседовать. Ну и, собственно говоря, что ж, вот нам сразу и сказали, что брат исчез, но зато с нами все хорошо, нас никто не похитил. Почему, непонятно, может им кто-то помешал или просто не было времени, непонятно. Так вот, суть в чем? Теперь вопрос, кто же такие этот брат с сестрой, что их кто-то похитил, ну вернее брата похитил кто-то, и они что, какие-то важные шишки эти ребята или что, пока непонятно. Что, зачем, почему. Ну хорошо, картон, значит нам нужно зайти в шкаф, но в шкаф мы зайдем чуть позже.
Just my stuff. I still haven't unpacked properly.
Мгм.
Yes, yes, drawers. What will they think of next? Oh, that's right. I remember playing with this a couple of days ago. It fell on the floor and the lens broke. I'll take the magnifier with me, but I better repair it before I return it to Ted.
Так, надо починить лупу, да? Но я уже вижу, с чем ее можно починить. Вон у нас очки лежат. Так, учебник по биологии.
It's all about the birds and the bees, and how the birds like to eat the bees and other insects.
Мгм.
My collection of paintings. Mom said I could have any painting in the house for my room. It was a rigorous selection process.
Ясно.
It's not working, but that's okay. I can't tell the time anyways.
Серьезно? Не умеешь определять время? В твоем-то возрасте? Смешно. Так, частично не работают. Ну ладно, лампа. Что у нас лампа?
A miracle of modern technology.
Мгм. Так, ну здесь... радио.
Sometimes I hear voices coming out of it. They're usually kind of informative.
Отлично, и что там скажут? Все? Ну ладно. Так, сундук.
My chest. It's the best. I don't have a green thumb, like, at all. Well, I do now, but I was doodling with a green crayon last night. Folium cadent. When was the last time I watered this? Oh, that's right, I didn't. It's really hanging in there.
Ну да, неплохо держится. Все.
Ugh.
Хана цветочку. Так, с подушки. Это просто посмотреть. Окно.
Since I'm paying for the view, I might as well enjoy it.
Ну и в принципе вот очки.
They belong to my mom. She must have forgotten them in here when she was cleaning.
Ну, прости, мама, я заберу твои очки и использую их на благое дело.
I don't really need glasses, but maybe they'll come in handy. Better take them with me just in case.
Так, объединить как-то мы это можем?
Do what with it?
Ну как что? Лупа сломанная, отсюда взять линзу и вставить?
Are you even trying?
Нет? Ну можно сначала вот так.
I broke my mom's glasses. I better find use for this lens now. This won't hold. I need some sort of adhesive.
Понятно. Ну, теперь все ясно. Я думал, может сразу типа очки применить, и типа оно сразу само все сделается. Нет, надо типа логично. Сначала мы вырезали линзу, а теперь надо ее вставить. Но у нас нету клея, и где его искать, я пока понятия не имею. Хотя не, наверное, имею. Вот так.
Do what with it?
Не? Блин, а я думал, типа, разрезать коробку. Так, ну... Вчерашний ужин. Только посмотреть можем. Ящик. Ну, ящики мы уже были. А это... Нет, только посмотреть. Так, а где же клей-то взять мне? Ё-моё. Ну ладно, зайдем в шкаф, может там у нас клей есть.
Amber Ashworth, if I had a nickel for every time this broad got me into trouble, I'd be neck deep in nickels right now. Something was different this time. I could feel it in the air. Someone really put the scares on her. Despite her fragile appearance, Amber's a tough kid, so it was unusual to see her like this. She starts talking, and I start pretending I don't care. I told her I'm retired, for good this time. Fell on deaf ears again. Anyway, she starts talking about Millie, Paper City, her brother, and all that jazz, and I'm wondering how many times we've gone through this before. You see, we have this routine where she asks me for help, as she always does, and I play hard to get, as I always do. Eventually, I give in. We've done this so many times I've lost count. She knows the drill, and so do I. Might as well just hear her out. Her words ring through my office. They get stuck in this haze around my head, and then they get lost in the cold autumn rain outside, tapping on my window in this hypnotic manner. It's calming in a way, or is it the booze that makes me calm? Not much to do when you're retired, and hobbies were never my cup of tea. I know her standing in my doorway with her lady in distress shtick means bad news for me, and yet I know I'm in for it again. The sun is slowly setting and the rain gets heavy. The news said there will be a storm tonight.
Блин.
Hi, Ted. I heard you've retired.
Cut the ceremony, doll. I ain't doing it.
Doing what?
Whatever little plan you've schemed up this time to ruin my life. You're bad news, doll. Always were. Do me a solid this time and leave me out of it. I'm busy.
I knew you wouldn't help me. I only asked because Millie insisted you come along.
Millie, are we investigating old wives' tales now? It's getting late, doll. Shouldn't you be in bed?
О, блин, конечно, прикольно. Такую заставочку нам сделали. Так эпично и симпатично. Ладно. Ну, врать я не буду, я не знаю, когда у нашей главной героини день рождения. Кому умеешь?
I was in bed. Millie woke me up.
Well, you should ask her to help you out then.
So, you're saying I should ask an old blind woman to help me out?
That old broad is tougher than she looks. Now, if you don't mind, I have some real work to do.
Oh my god, you're still mad at me? After all this time? I really need your help, and I kind of promised Millie I would ask you to come along.
Mad? Why would I be mad? I was almost thrown into a wood chipper thanks to you. I was lucky. One of the guys we investigated is in my birdwatching, poker and cigar club. And where were you? You ran off.
I was following a lead, somewhere else.
Yeah? What'd you found out?
Not much.
Not a goddamn thing. Listen, doll, I've got a nice little setup here. Lately, I've been doing some tailing work for jealous husbands down in the city. Bunch of nervous train wrecks, but the money is good. I grew tired of pulling bloated toys out of Dredge River. Our days of crime fighting are over. That whole thing, it's behind us. It belongs in the past. Capiche?
You've been practicing this speech, haven't you?
A little bit. How was it?
It was okay. The part about the bodies was a bit much.
I threw that in for dramatic effect. It wasn't in the original draft, though.
No, it was good. It gets the point across.
Does it really? You're still here, and I still have a lot of work to do.
Do we really have to do this whole bit again?
Fine. This is dragging on for way too long, and it's past my office out. What's this nonsense all about anyways?
So, according to Millie, a lot of things are happening down in Paper City lately.
What things?
Like all sorts of bad things. And there's this guy that's responsible.
According to Millie.
The mayor has issued a citywide lockdown. No one is allowed to leave or enter the city limits until all of this is sorted out. They've managed to escape through the East Tunnel maintenance route, but I think that's been closed off too.
They?
Yeah, Millie and the Paper City Orchestra. They thought they could practice here in the woods behind the house since their venue burned down.
Well, they can't. What the hell were they thinking? Besides, how did an entire orchestra escape through a maintenance tunnel? Are you making this up?
Yeah, sorry. The mugshot boys helped her out. I know how much you don't like them.
I mean, what's not to like? The fact that they're thieves and thugs? They literally stole a candy from a baby once.
But wasn't that baby an undercover cop?
Well, yeah, it was. But they didn't know that. Now, did they?
Anyways, they helped her escape the city through the East Tunnel, the one that leads to Flint's room, and she said he wasn't there. She believes he's gone missing. I need to go and check on Flint. Maybe he's still in the house, but Millie doesn't want me to go alone. She says it's possible for the Red Man to have found an exit to my house. She's really scared.
Wait, what Red Man?
She was telling me about this man, dressed completely in red. He came down to Paper City recently and was asking questions about me.
He's asking questions about you? What's so interesting about you?
Hey, I'll have you know there are a lot of people out there who find me interesting. Millie is really scared of this man. I can't leave anything to chance. Will you help me out?
Whoa there, Sugar Cup. Even if I come along, and I'm still thinking that one over. I'm afraid a crucial component that'll help in our future investigation is missing.
Your hat?
No, I'm phasing that one out.
Your magnifier?
That's right, dollface. Now be a good assistant and go find it for me.
I'm sorry, your assistant?
You know what I mean. Now get cracking.
Отлично, тебе нужно то, что нужно. Понятно, патефон. О, тишина и покой. Все как я люблю. Так, окно.
Well, since this office is in my closet, that window there is for purely decorative purposes. Where's the light coming from, though?
Да, мне кажется, что у нашей главной героини слишком богатая фантазия. Но то, что пропал брат, это печально.
It makes this place look like a proper office. Seems like Ted's onto something here.
Клей.
It says on the bottom, now made without the use of horses. Horses? Is that something that should be specified? Did they make glue from horses? I bet this glue will be useful. Better take it with me.
Конечно. Так, телефон.
That's what the phones looked like back in the days. I mean, now. It says FBI on it. I bet it stands for Federal Bear Investigation.
Так, кеды, маска.
It's my field hockey mask. My friend Jason wants to borrow it. As far as I'm concerned, he can have it. What's the worst that can happen?
Я думаю, все поняли тонкий намек по поводу Джейсона. Окей, хорошая шутка. Так. 13. Пятница 13. Окей.
I got this for Flint, with my own money. It's some guardian superhero dude. Very bleak and depressing story arc.
Такс. А кого ж мне эта фигурка напоминает?
I got this for Flint, with my own money. It's some guardian superhero dude. Very bleak and depressing story arc.
Очень блеклая и унылая сюжетная линия. Блин, а что это за чел? Блин, я не знаю, откуда он. И название, наверное, написано... Надо будет голову повернуть, блин, на 180, на 180 градусов, тогда я только смогу прочитать, наверное. Ну, не знаю, похоже немного на Crysis похоже. Не знаю, на отчасти. Ну, по крайней мере, я не знаю, что это за персонаж. Ладно. Кто знает, в комментах напишите. Вот, потому что я такого перса вроде бы в играх не видел. Может, и видел, ладно, не важно. Одежда.
These are my clothes. The colors are more on the bright side, but I can't help it. I love vivid colors.
Угу. Ну, все с тобой ясно, девчуля. Пуанты? Что за пуанты?
What? Those must be Ted's.
А, ну ладно. Так, это все. Больше особо тут так осматривать-то в плане важного нет ничего. А нет.
Nope.
Нельзя взять. Бутылка, только посмотреть можно. Ну и все. Ладно, тогда давайте мы наш клей применим.
Come on.
Не? Тогда вот так.
There we go. Now I just need a lens.
Линза у нас есть. Втыкаем.
Voila! A perfect crime. Ted will never know.
Тед, держи.
That's not my magnifier.
What do you mean? It's a magnifier. It magnifies and everything?
No, this is my magnifier, with the lens missing, which I'm sure you broke recently. You've replaced the lens with your mom's glasses and glued them together with kids' glue.
That's preposterous. Never have I ever.
Okay, never mind. This will do, I guess. Let's head out.
Ура! Мы выдвигаемся. Так, ну аллилуйя. Все, нам тут делать нечего. Остается только покинуть это место. Так, Милли, ты нам что скажешь напоследок?
Oh, so nice to see you two working together again. True friendship is never...
Okay, forget it. I'm going back to the office.
Mr. Bear, I know you wouldn't let little Miss wander around alone. Now, would you?
Why? Is your exaggeration after her?
Listen here, Mr. Bear. Little Miss needs your help. Her brother is missing. Now, you clean yourself up, get your head straight, and help her out, or else.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Bear.
Sure, gang up on me. Anyways, we should get going. I don't have all night.
Ладно. Выходим. Ну давай. Западный коридор.
We should check the rest of this floor for clues, Dollface. Try and find as many as you can.
Как можно больше улик-то, я ж вроде бы все нашел.
It produces particles. Or is it waves?
А, коробка. У нас вот еще коробка есть. А ну, ножик к той коробке применится.
I can't use that.
Блин.
A cardboard box. I think this one is full of my rare bottle caps. It's pointless dedication from a bygone era, I know.
Крышечки от бутылок. Понятно. Кто в курсе, тот в курсе, а кто нет, объясняю. Это, я так понял, тонкий намек на чела, который собирал крышки от бутылок, чтобы отправить их потом в Bethesdu. И они, удивившись такому делу, дали ему бесплатно Fallout 4. Вот так вот.
I've read all of these. Some of my favorites are Necronomicon, Dyslexia, and Cal to Fright It. Last Encounter, A Trip Through the Wormhole. An extensive collection of colored pencils I acquired over the years. Cornflakes. They've gotten cold and mushy and gross.
Так, не, ну серьезно, а что нам делать? Какие еще улики мы тут можем собрать?
This is my bed. There are many beds like this, but this one is mine.
Я не знаю, что еще надо найти, прежде чем уйти. если честно. Ну и, в принципе, судя по времени, знаете что, давайте мы на этом закончим данную серию. Вот, она была насыщенной, наверное. Вот. И мы продолжим уже все делать в следующий раз. Ну а на сегодня все, ребят. Всем пока-пока.